This is Dr. Bonita Best with Runway Recycle. I'm going to start you off with a body part of a mannequin. She's an amputee right about now because she broke. Actually, I just finished cleaning up her base shattered, which is why you see all the glass down here, the broom, and everything. So I had to clean that up today. Actually, today seemed like it was a day of just cleaning and fixing because we had a roof leak, moved all the dresses and etc. So I've had water. You can still see it here. It's still wet. Came from under there, and then also you can see on here that there was rain that came from the ceiling there. Um, and so it's all wet around here. You can see the color difference, lighter and then darker. So anywho, I want to show you. I just finished doing the window display on one side, so I'll go outside so you can see it. I just literally did that, and I'm going to be working on the mannequin in a bit. But this is what my outside right now looks like, preparing for Halloween. You don't have to always look like a costume, put your costume with fashion. So this is my version of what it looks like. If you want to be a little sexy and sassy, you have your cat face mask and etc. And then here, I pulled some pieces together to make this look. So this is going to be the red and black area. Gonna probably do some more stuff in here just to celebrate and say happy Halloween to everyone that is participating in festivities and etc. But I'm doing it fashion wise. So back to where I was, which is here with a body part, and I need to go ahead and fix her because I need to get her fully dressed. I actually had wings for her, but someone came in and just bought them. So I am going to sit here and talk to you guys for a bit. I don't know until I go back to my other side of the screen. I can't see any comments, but welcome to Runway Recycle. I'm dressed down today because it is raining, and it's very, very cold. And so, so some people walking by and they see me live on YouTube. So, um, but I have to. Her arm is broken. Pieces of it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the pieces have fallen in here, and I need her to have her arm. It could be a great Halloween type of thing. That that's what I was actually working on. So today, besides cleaning everything, seemed like, and cleaning up the rain that came into the store. I did let the landlord know that I had a leak. I don't know. I'm hoping because it's raining right now. A big storm is coming through. I think the hurricane that hit Jamaica, and my heart goes out to those that have been impacted along the eye or the way of the hurricane. So I'm sending you positive vibes, and I hope you're doing okay. And if you're listening to this and there's a need of some clothes or something like that, I do have some extra stuff that's in the bag that is not really showroom ready that I will not put on the floor. Um, to but it may be a candidate for upcycling. But if there are some things that there are some things that you may need to replace what was lost, please reach out to me. Runway Recycle or Shop Runway Recycle on Instagram. And it's truly for those that are in need. I will partner with a nonprofit like me that is doing those type of efforts to support those that are in need. So I'll say that and I'll continue and I'm gonna run to the back to see if there's any comments or what have you. So thank you for those of you who are watching live and those who may be coming and watch it later. Thank you for supporting our channel. So I'm gonna look around and see if there's any comments. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Kim, thank you. Yeah, I hope everything is okay. It sounds and of course looks horrible from what I saw online. I don't watch TV per se. Usually I get news from other people, including you. So thank you for always keeping me up to date on what's going on. And but I do stream some things. I usually watch things that's on YouTube or something to that nature, especially if someone has told me. I do have indicators from FEMA for as an app because I used to work at FEMA, started off as a consultant and then became a federal employee, helping them address vulnerabilities and weaknesses in their operations and implementing change. That is something that I specialize in outside of Runway Recycle. So I've never done this. I'm changing topics on you real quick. I've never had to repair it this way a mannequin, but I heard pieces of it in here, so I'm gonna. Oh, yay! What else is in here? I wish it was money. Let me show you. I wish it was money in here. Um, but she's had a rough life. Moving from Morristown, New Jersey, to being in the storage for a couple of months and so while we try to find a location. So she got a little scar. I got to probably paint her. And she has been beaten and battered along the way. But she's resilient like me and repairable. So I am going to fix her. I don't know how I'm going to fix her, but I'm going to fix her. I think it goes like this. I'm not really sure because I don't know. I don't want to have to take the other one apart, but I'm going to try this. Being a boutique owner, I'm gonna tell you, you tap out all your skills, especially if you're on limited funds. And as a corporate escapee, I gotta be resourceful and self-reliant, and the list continues. It is definitely everything I hope for, and then some. However, I will say I have encountered a few challenges that I did not plan for. You never do as an entrepreneur, but I will let you know that there's no class that really teach you the stuff that you end up learning once you're boots on the ground really doing it. So I am doing my best, making, you know, lessons learned from this whole experience, but I would definitely do it again. I would do it with money, a lot of money to do it the way I really want to do it. So this is my version of it that's within my budget. So that's what's going on. But I did have wings for her, but the wings got sold as soon as I pulled them out. People are putting pieces together. They have been shopping at Spirit, which is right down the sidewalk. Most of the parking spaces right now is filled for those that are going to get their Halloween costume. One lady told me that she spent $74 for a costume and she's going to wear it just once. Which is mind-boggling. I rather, when I was growing up for Halloween, for me, it's not a belief in Halloween. It's more so of just something to do when I was with my friends. So I've been a cheerleader because I was a cheerleader and had my uniform, so I was a cheerleader again. I've been a doctor because that's what I wanted to become, and I am. But in my mind, I was going to be something else. I was going to be a veterinarian, and I feel that I am for my dog. Um, but I'm not that kind of doctor. I'm academic, a practitioner in business administration, and my background, my grounding, my foundation is computer science, technology, information security, cybersecurity, as it is right now. Um, so yeah, so that's what I am doing. But people spend a lot of money on costumes, just like they do for wedding gowns and proms and stuff like that. And I'm in the business of, call it what you want it, but it's secondhand. Secondhand doesn't mean old and used and abused. Some of it is new, brand spanking new with tags. Matter of fact, this gown has tags. If I, oh, wrong one, wrong side. This one still has tags, brand spanking new. Um, uh, yeah, the tags are in the back. I don't want to pull her all the way out, but her tags are in, still new. This is a JVN, yeah, yeah, Giovanni, excuse me, gown. It's black. It is, your eyes are not failing you, and it is a black wedding gown. Oh, I think it works. Let's see. Yay! Success! Um, Yeah, so this was her other base, but it broke. That's what fell in there. So I had another one. Um, yeah. So she is getting ready to get her black veil. I may do something else. I also have a wreath that is made out of feathers. I do it with fashion and flair. That's what I do. Um, ooh, I'm just not sitting. I'm not. I'm sitting. I'm just not dressed looking apart. I just been working nonstop since I got in here, because I was not expecting to slide. Coming in with boxes from Amazon and the UPS, who all caught me at the same time, and I slipped in to my tour because it was water all on the floor. As soon as you walk in two major locations, I did move. This is why I'm actually redoing some things. I needed to move dresses and stuff out of the way, shoes out of the way, because I didn't want anything damaged. Given that I have clothes here, I do have clothes that are, back to what I was talking about, it's secondhand. Secondhand, it means I am the second or maybe the third hands that has been in for me to pass it on to their forever home. So, secondhand to me is not a negative thing. Just think about it when you were a child, unless that's not something that your family did. But my family, I had cousins. I'm the oldest in my family within my immediate family. So, there was pass me downs, hand me downs, pay it forward, however you want to classify it. It's secondhand. Secondhand to me is not a negative thing. Secondhand could be brand spanking new stuff. It's just moving from one hand to the next hand, or the next body. So that's what it is for me. And so my store is technically classified as secondhand, maybe a thrift store. I'm more on the luxury price point side. I do have some things that are inexpensive, the $5, the $1. I run specials and stuff like that to move products. or move my merchandise. But I do have price points that are starting in the 25 and up range. The most expensive thing I have in here are in the wedding category. Um, I have gowns that the max is $1,300 right now. Um, yeah, but most of them are under $1,000, and they're brand new. They're just vintage things that I've acquired from clothes and boutiques, or yeah, clothes and boutiques, bridal shops, retail stores, and etc. Um, like for example, I have tons of gowns that came from David Bridals when they were closing down several of their stores. They are still existing, but they closed down a few of them. I have some bridal gowns from boutiques that closed in the Philadelphia area, as well as South New Jersey. I think it's Hamilton. I forgot the city. But anyway, I have tons of gowns, bridal gowns and stuff like that that came from closer boutiques. That's how I got them. So that's secondhand to me. Those are things that I either thrifted, bought in bulk, um, or there's only a handful of them that has been donated. Um, Two that's been donated actually. The rest of them has been acquired by me, um, in some kind of capacity, and money has exchanged. Um, let's see. So yeah, so secondhand is a good thing. We have so much clothes that's on this earth right now that we shouldn't even have to buy anything new. Um, New as in the latest trends. You can always, upcycle, make it new to you, and also you can do things. A lot of stuff comes back, repeat itself. So that's my thoughts on it, and that's what I have. It's a nonprofit, where I'm promoting sustainability in the fashion and wedding industries. Hence, why I carry bridal formal wear, special moments, what I call them, as well as everyday wear, corporate wear, clubbing wear, and stuff like that. So that's what I have. Um, Let me check and see if there's any questions or comments. There are a lot of people walking to Spirit, because tomorrow is Halloween, hence why I am have a feathery wreath that I'm going to be putting up. I am dressing up my windows. I did dress them up earlier, and then people was coming here thinking that I was Spirit because I had top notch, as one lady said, quality costumes, and so I was really happy about to hear that feedback. She saw a Wonder Woman outfit. Should I pull it out? Yeah, I won't pull it out again, but I took some pictures, I think. Um, but I have right now red and black on that side. On this side, I don't know, I may do the rest of it all black, seem like black is associated with Halloween, but I love black. Everything black, I like it. Probably some years ago, if you looked at my closet, and when I was working in corporate America, I had a lot of black everything. Black skirts, black pants, black shoes, black jackets, black shirts. I did have splashes of color here and there when I wanted to be, spiffy. But yeah, so that's what it is. I'm gonna continue to work, but I am gonna um, uh, finish dressing my mannequin, get her ready, and then I'm gonna move on to some other mannequins where I need to change them out. But I'm gonna check to see if there's any questions or comments. And again, Kim, thanks for being here. All right. You so silly. You so silly. Oh, yep, that'll be you, Kim. you, well, you gonna put a mask on and say that's what you are, or you gonna go as is? But yeah, I did fix. I did fix her arm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, oh, you're so funny, Dallas and Little V. Yeah, I guess so. Stream projectile vomit and smashes hot sauce bottles on the wall. Yeah, there's a way of expressing yourself and being, different. And I'll just say it like that. Let's see. So I need to get her black veil. Um, yeah, here we go. So I do carry veils. I'm just repurposing it. Usually, the veils are used in weddings or funerals or other type of things, and I'm using this as part of my display. As you can see, I talked about secondhand and having new tags. See, secondhand, new tag, never been used, never been worn. It's the original. This is black 037, size 99 because it is a veil. Um, and it is a Sophia Tollet. So it is a very expensive type of. I just realized veils were very expensive. The one thing that I must say is that I'm on. Oh, this is in Trenton. Okay, okay, Trenton. Um, but nevertheless, I am just learning more as part of Runway Recycle. I'm always doing research, always want to be better, want to learn and educate people on how to protect themselves or do different things with, fashions. And I learned that a lot of bridal, did you know a lot of bridal gowns are made with, by it's polyester, 100% polyester. These very expensive gowns are polyester. And that's not good to have close to your skin. So it's it's sad that a lot of people put things next to their skin unknowingly that it could possibly cause harm. But there's ways that you can still wear polyester. My recommendation is definitely to put layers between you and it, um, and your skin, because your skin is your biggest organ. That's why a lot of us, if you really get tested, you'll find that you have a lot of plastic or things associated um, with plastic in your body. You can't see it and etc. But it's there because of how our clothes, our things that we eat, how we use certain things. So just be mindful. That's something that I am learning more about, is polyester, and I'm taking a stand for with the fashion, like fast fashion and stuff like that. Things that I know that are knowingly or have been, you know, in the news, and even some warning labels that says that some of the clothing that we wear are not good for us. They're harmful or hazardous to us. So I just want to kind of share that while I'm seeing and learning that this veil that is very expensive. Um, if you was buying it retail directly from a boutique, you may spend at least 100 plus for a veil. I don't sell veils that price at all. I'm not in the business of veils or anything like that, but it's fashion and I'm promoting sustainability. So I'm taking it on and having them so that brides that come who are budget conscious, eco conscious, um, environmental, friendly, on a budget, and they are more about their day versus how much they spent on on their gowns and etc. Those are my people. Those are the people that come here, and I'm grateful for everyone that comes in these doors. Um, so she doesn't have her wings anymore because someone bought them. Um, but she now has an operating arm. She has a new base since she it broke while it just actually exploded, which was weird. Um, and I'm just gonna gear up for my next mannequin and get her ready. Oh, yeah. So I am gonna dress this mannequin. Um, I was gonna put this back on her because it is black and red and etc. And I was gonna do this, and this has been repaired when I got it. It was damaged. It had holes in it, and so we put little ruffles on the back of it, and closed up the holes, put some little extra stuff on here. So I'm debating if I want to put that on her or not. I'm gonna let me see. No, I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna put this on her. Stick with my black theme. Black and red is on that side, and so I am gonna get her ready. Let's see. So I am. Let me crisscross this so she's not exposing herself. Um, I dress my mannequins as if um, they were my customers. So, yeah, this one is one of the ones that I've dropped the price down. It is a Fashion Nova, the boutique that had nothing but Fashion Nova items end up donating their inventory to us last year. So I have a lot of Fashion Nova. I don't pick out Fashion Nova or Sheen when I am curating things for the store. However, if someone wants to donate something, I'm not going to turn it down. Well, I'll say this. if it's not runway quality or showroom quality, I'm not taking it. If it's on the midst of other things, what I do with those items is I, wash them. I try to get them, nice and tidy, but I do give them to folks that are homeless. I've given to some of the ladies that I see here that's in the Willow Grove area that are um, homeless that I see, just to give them something nice to wear or something as an alternative to what they're wearing. And then, just paying it forward and wishing them well um, on their journey to recovery and or a home or a safe space or living their life, how they want to live their lives. So that's what I do with clothes that really don't fit my boutique aesthetic. So this is my look for now. So I just dressed this mannequin. I just dressed the pink suit mannequin just moments ago. It is actually it's a man suit that was tailored to fit a female. So that's where we are right now. With you hear people, if you heard screaming, it was ladies walking by looking in my window. Let's see. I guess she's at her height. I thought she could go a little taller. Let's see. No, she can't go taller. Boy, she's tall. Oh man. Alright, so that's my other mannequin. There we go. You can see it. Yeah, I welcome the denim jacket. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you over to the other side. You can do whatever you want with it. It's big, so it probably look like a mini skirt. Okay. So this is the look. This is the gown. The mannequin now has her arm, and she's now covered with a veil. Um, I am going to take you on the other side so you can see where the denim. So you say about denims. I have a whole section of denim. I have denim jackets. I have all different colors. This is overalls. I have skirts, dresses. This is a jean dress. This is denim. Oh, it's flipped the wrong way. Should be flipped the other way. So I have overalls. I have the shorts. Um, there I have pants, all types, dress, skirt, dress, short. Oh, this is a shirt. This is, I love these. Look, they're shorts, but big shorts. Those are cute. This is a denim shirt with a train that you can wear with some skinny jeans, but you see there's upcycle denim duster, upcycle denim dress, upcycle jacket. This is an upcycle denim and fur. This is from a designer that is based in, I think, Baltimore. It's called Urban Viking. This is fur with spikes and this denim jacket. I loved it. Had to have it. Actually, I modeled this in a fashion show. Yeah, yeah, that's a yep, I still have it. And then this is the newest duster that we have that has flannel, denim, and curtains. As you can see the paneling and stuff like that. But this is upcycle. You can see um, the details of it. And then this was one of my first upcycle ones where I even was trying to use the designs, and this is where I came up with, oh, this reminds me of a butterfly. If you close this down, this is a butterfly where you do two R's. So that's where a butterfly came from. The heart is the heart that I have, the love that I have for fashion, and also promoting sustainability. It goes with love. But I have denim jackets, denim skirts, and shorts. So this is my denim section that you can see. I also have a denim choker with some pieces of broken jewelry and stuff like that, and a stone. But this is the denim section. So your jacket would fit just perfectly here. Um, what size are they? Well, the duster it fits all body types. I've had a model that is a size maybe 1X or 2X. She was able to do fit just fine, and I am between a 4 and a 6, so it fits me perfect. This is a small medium. I think it would be more so of a small, like a size 4. This jacket is a size, I think a medium. Let's see. Uh, it's a size 8 medium. This jacket is a 4. No, actually, it's a large. It's a large. Yeah, it's a large. And then this one is a medium. But I think you can probably have a large. So yeah, so that's what we have um, on the denim side. Oh, I have denim shirts too. I had different types of denim shirts. There we go. So that's what's over here. Yeah. Yeah, I have bell bottom jeans. Matter of fact, uh, here's some right here. I can just look down and see them. Um, here's some right here, bell bottoms. I have another one just down here that has that's been with a split in them and stuff. So yeah, I have different types. Yep, so that's what I have, and this is what I am. I have paired sequins with leather. So you don't always have to be fancy. You can be fancy your way. And this is my version of it. I have the leather. Is this leather? No, this is vegan leather. And so I fixed it up where leather and instead of lace, sequins. Yeah, so that's what I have here. And I have leather. This is 100% leather skirt. And I put some fur so you can wear it during the winter. And then I have another look here. Since it's cold, it's getting colder. We're in officially fall, winter here in New Jersey. So these are the things that I have out showing the furs that we have, and leather and vegan leather. And I'll take you over on this side. So I have also traditional Indian clothes. I have all sorts of things here. Just giving you a tour since I'm walking around. I have like jackets out. Oh, I didn't finish. I got interrupted. So she's going to be over here. Matter of fact, let me move her now. Since I'm here, move her into place. This one, put her here. So, and I have my sweaters out throughout. I have jackets all over the place since I'm now showcasing all the winter wear since it's that time of the season. So this is what I've been working on, is getting the summer stuff off the floor, but I still leave some around so people can still get things. There's something warm somewhere in the world, so they may need something, and I have quite a few things that's in the back that I can still pull out. But in the meantime, here in Pennsylvania, I've pulled out the winter wear, different looks, sweaters and jackets of all sorts. Again, like I've mentioned, secondhand or thrifting is a good thing, because it's good for the earth, the planet, and also you get some really cool things that you won't see yourself walking down the street or at an event and stuff like that. So I have all types because I have different shoppers and stuff. But winter time is here, so you see more winter stuff on the racks. This, I just threw this together, and it's not really a look, but it's a look for now. And yeah, got a little fuzz to go along with your sweatshirt to kind of upcycle it, to give you a little something fancy. Then we have more jackets, more furs and jackets, all sorts. Wintertime is definitely here on this floor. This is velvet. This is velvet. Velvet skirt. This is actually a like a cover but I made it look like a shirt in there because I like the color. But I have all, oh, and on this side is corporate wear. So I have like the, when you have to get fancy, go into work, if you have those type of jobs. I have corporate wear. I have our wool skirts and stuff now peppered in, different vintage type of brands and stuff like that. Actually, I think this is a really classic one. Um, this is G.H. Bass and Company. And this is, believe it or not, recycled wool. Yay! But yeah, so I have vintage items. This is a lined skirt. And this is a, let me see, who is this? Mm, this is J. Crew. It's like size 14. And it's lined, and it is a wool skirt. We're wintertime. We're ready to dress every curve with some winter wear. But I do have some summer stuff out. I still have white pants out. Um, oops. And actually, as you can see, it came from Ross. Um, Wherever I got a batch of stuff, it was last at Ross, and now it's here. So as I've mentioned to you, just because we may classify ourselves as secondhand or thrift, you could get a lot of stuff brand spanking new. But this is a medium. Um, Matter of fact, secondhand, I'm gonna even tell you. You see a lot of these hangers that I have. What does it say? It says Forever 21 on a lot of the hangers here. Hanger. I'm using hangers that I've acquired from Forever 21 because their stores are closing, and they're great hangers. So I buy them bulk sometimes. So when stores are closing, they're like, just get rid of it. So I'll come in and get rid of it for them, and I use them. These are great hangers. I keep, and I don't care if it says Forever 21. My clothes aren't Forever 21. It's just the hanger. But yeah, so I have different things. Vests and jackets and coats and um, dresses and different looks that I have here set up so people can, kind of imagine. Oh, speaking of, oh, that's cool. Um, yeah, as you can see, bell bottoms. You see the bell bottoms, Kim? These are some right here. They're very bell, very wide. Um, And actually, here's another one where I talk about secondhand. Wait until I reveal who this is from. These are velvet pants. Um, I'll show you, I'll give you a little tour of them. So I paired it. This is actually a long shirt, but I made it short. I've tucked it and some more stuff to give it a different look. But this, it has the buttons. I love the button down. These are very nice, and they also are boot cut velvet, and they're like a wine color. They're very nice. But again, when I talk about secondhand doesn't mean worn, used, thrifted, some came off somebody's body. These are actually brand spanking new. They are Tommy icons, Tommy Hilfiger, as you can see, with all the original tags. This is a size 27 waist, 32 long. These are great from the standpoint, they said they believe in low impact, make a loud statement, less water, which is why this product was finished with less water and energy. So this is Tommy Hilfiger's with its original um, tags and etc. And I add our pricing on there and we sell them. So um, going to a secondhand store, I hope I am convincing you that you can get some really great things from a thrift store or a secondhand store or a store um, that may accept donations. Um, so it's just different um, ways of styling and fashion. Let's see. Yeah, and the scarf is wool as well. I think. Hold on, let me make sure. Or no, it may be cashmere. Hold on, let me look. Um, like I said, my store is more like a luxury brand. Yeah, this is cashmere. It is by Stephen Madden, as you can see. Yeah, so I like styling and dressing mannequins. This is also a look as well. Um, these are some fiery red pants, really cute. Let me see, who are they? Can't tell on the button. They are, oh, A and G. Okay, AG. Adriano Gold Smith, I guess. I don't know, but it's AG. Um, these are red, and I like them so because they're a different color red, a fiery red, in my opinion. And I have crystals. I just paired it with this sweater. Yeah, so these are just some looks that I have. I've done the repair. That was what I was originally talking about, was the repair of one of my mannequins. I did that. And then also showing the winter looks earlier today. For those who just joined, I had to clean. I didn't show that part of it, but I did have to clean the front part of my store because um, rain came in, so it's raining. I was sit you guys here because I need to dress my mannequins. I stripped them, both of them, because they was in a well, not the mannequins. The dresses were in a fashion show. Matter of fact, I need to move. Should I keep them here? Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep them here. So I'll get them dressed here so you can see me dress um, the mannequins in their upcycled gowns. I did showcase these at there was a breast cancer awareness event. And so they asked for the green goddess, and also they asked if I could dress a model, which I did, and I dressed several models. So this is the green goddess. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me move you back a little bit so you can probably see it a little bit better. Yeah, you can see it. So the Green Goddess was, this is a gown. It's a Marie Lee gown. It was damaged, so it was upcycled um, accordingly. As you can see, it was paint, fabric paint and stuff like that. And I have repaired it since because it broke. The zipper broke for the Sustainable Fashion Week in May in Washington D.C. when we showcased it. A model was wearing it and it broke as she was about getting ready to go onto the runway. We just patched it up with safety pins, and then since then I have done repairs to it. So this is it. I'm gonna take her arms off. Oh, and as you can see, I do get my mannequins when stores are closing. This is how I get mannequins. Also, I tend to try to get them directly from stores right when they are closing because they're always trying to get rid of it. This one was $125, which is a great price, believe it or not. This one stands on its own. It has its own little heels. It's separated in two parts. The legs does not come off, which is a little different. The arms does come off and it's magnet, but this one, as you can see, has been beat up pretty bad. I need to fix her. Oh man, I gotta fix her. But yeah, so she has made it through. She's been beat up, battered, and some more stuff. But she is a trooper. Every one of the pieces that I have here that have been with me from the beginning of time, once I launched Runway Recycled, which is almost coming up on 4 years. But I've been in a mall previously for a year and a half, and now I'm in Willow Grove, PA, and formerly it used to be Dress Barn, and Dress Barn has closed, and so I have done repairs, put up my own pipe and colors and paint and all of that stuff. So what you see is my design of the space. What came was, of course, the walls came, the floor, carpet. So the way it is on the floor is the way it was. However, broken mirrors, and I've replaced the mirrors and some other things, and we had the lights redone, and etc. So the pipes came from my other store when I was in the mall. Plus, I had to get some additional, but a lot of the racks that you see that's on the floor came from other stores. So let me get her dressed. Actually, this is a gown that I wore for the Green Goddess shoot that I wanted to have to introduce the Green Goddess membership and the garment library. This is one of the garments that can be rented or used or showcased. That's something that people love seeing, is different gowns and etc. And this one in particular is the Green Goddess. I always need two hands, but let me go get my other clip. Need a bigger clip. Yeah, so got a bigger clip that I have, so this helps me since most of the time I'm in the store by myself. Uh, that's what budget. I'm working with the budget that I have, so that's what I have right now. I do have volunteers that may come in from time to time, not consistent, um, but in due time, I'm hoping to get a grant one of these days. I've applied so that we can, oopsie, hold on. So I have my two hands. To zip. You need two hands to zip sometimes, and this is one of the cases. So I use my clips, especially if I'm here working by myself, and I'm self-sufficient and reliant and resourceful. So I have to come up with ways to help me at least accomplish my goals. So there we go. There. She is up and she is on. Yay! So this is one of the gowns. This is the Green Goddess. Oops. Hold on. And I tend to like to put the, since this gown is heavy, this is a magnet. I like to put the hanger part, well, the part that's for the hanger to hold your dress up and stuff like that. I usually put it within between so the mannequin arms can keep the gown up as an alternative. That is one of my little things that I do. Some of the moss is coming off. I'm gonna have to glue some of the moss back on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the hot glue gun ready. Hold on, I'm trying to get the glue gun ready. I need, hold on. Yeah, so I need to, and I upcycled these. If you did not see me do it, I did them live. I upcycled these beat up boots, and I need to glue the moss back on. Let's see, hope I have juice, battery juice. Let me get a napkin while this is warming up. So I am gonna, since I'm here, why not do it while I'm here? Have my napkins. I'm warming up the glue gun. This time, because I'm tired of beating up my nails, I'm gonna try this. I don't know what you're supposed to wear on your hands, honestly, but I am going to try to repair this real quick while I'm here. Some of the stuff had fallen off while I was traveling with it. Ugh. um, actually, it was an honor to have Miss International United States, or United, where the Green Goddess during the breast cancer awareness event that we showcased this. And previously, I didn't know this, but previously, um, Miss International United was also the Miss Garden State, which is New Jersey. So she was crowned queen last year as the Garden State Queen, and then she's now Miss International. So she has been worn um, by by her. Um, so I am gonna glue this moss back on different parts because she's been a little weathered. Gotta warm up a little bit more. Yeah, it's not ready. But while it's getting ready, I'm gonna go ahead and I have moss. And actually, speaking of which, I have some more moss that I need to put on, which bring it over so you can see it. But this is some of the moss that I am going to be using. You so funny. Yes. I am doing things, lady. I am doing things always. So hopefully, let me see. I'm waiting for the glue gun to get hot. It usually don't take this long to paint. Yeah. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for this to get heated up, I'm gonna get the other mannequin dressed. So let me see. Maybe I'll do it like this so you can see both. Yeah. So this one, this gown was also showcased um, at the breast cancer awareness, and I'm gonna have to do some repairs on this one too because she's gotten beat up pretty bad traveling. And when you do these type of gowns, they're really for show, photo shoots and stuff like that, and maybe even for weddings. Maybe somebody wants to get married in an upcycled gown or something to that nature. But yeah, so this one was also a damaged gown that had some good bones pieces to it. Um, Actually, this could be a wonderful pride type of dress as well. Now that I'm looking at it, has a lot of the rainbow colors. Actually, a model. Um, I don't think she meant any harm by it, but I was a little offended, where she said that it looked like an Easter egg, and I was like, hmm. I can see the colors. I understand that, but to say someone, you know, the tone of it, and then she said she didn't want to wear it, and I had an issue with that, and I didn't feel inspired to dress her any further with any of the things that I brought from the boutique. So yeah, the attitude, the level of disrespect, because either like what I have been taught, um, if you don't have anything nice to say nothing. Um, but she, I guess the model felt entitled to say whatever she wanted to say, and maybe, um, I don't know, she underestimated me. So I didn't want any parts of her. Unfortunately or fortunately, I had to end up dressing her because they wanted all the models to come out. So I put her in something else, but this, after calling it an Easter egg, um, I thought it was a little disrespectful. But then when other people see it, they like was raving and wild about it, and then all of a sudden it's not an Easter egg anymore. So it's just limited minded, closed minded individuals where sometimes I have some issues with because I don't understand their thinking or logic or even their upbringing at that point. So I'm gonna dress, get ready since I got it off the hanger because I was fighting with it. I have to be very careful with this one because there is real moss on here, and the more it's transported, sometimes I have to refresh pieces of it. So you can see the fabric paint went through to the under workings of the dress. So I'm gonna get this mannequin that's to my left dress and this sustainable gown. Take her arm off. This gown is a Galena gown. It's a size 8. Um, it was a soft white. And again, it was made with polyester. I mentioned before that I've learned that a lot of the bridal gowns are made with polyester. I do have gowns that are made out of silk and 100% cotton, but the majority, as I've learned more, many of these gowns are made with polyester. So this gown is a little bit too big for her, so I am going to use a clip to keep it up on her. some clips in here that I'm putting on. So, yeah. So I can stay up. And then I also have to do some repairs on this one as well. Oh, yeah. A lot of the moss came off, so hoping. Oh, good. It's ready. So I am gonna glue. So they can stay in place. I think I have the glue. I should have the glue. I'm looking at my hands right now, and the glue where I'm gluing need to be on the other. My glove need to be on the other hand, but um, because I'm a righty. Well, I need to have gloves on both hands, honestly. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to do this. Um, so this is what I do with my time at the boutique when I'm closed now. I need to change the sign and say I'm closed. Um, so I don't get any surprise visits. But I am gonna fix her back, put her pieces back together on here. So I'm gluing pieces back on here. I'm gonna have to replace quite a few pieces, but at least for now, I'm gonna. There. She's thriving still. Yeah, that's oh. So we repairs and run my boutique, help customers. I had a customer call me while I was out of the area and wanted to get a dress for a gala that she was going to on Sunday. And so she she came. We tried on several dresses, and then she got her dress that she wanted. Do these on something else. Um, so yep. So this is going to sit here until we have another request to showcase her. All right. Good night. Good night, Kim. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. And I'm going to finish getting the mannequin over here dressed. I got this one repaired. I'm going to do a few little repairs here on this one. And then, and that's it. Yeah. So let me move my operation with the glue gun over here. And so I'm doing some little repairs on these upcycled gowns because they was used for a fashion show. And so using real moss um, is a challenge because one, they dry out. Two, when you're carrying them and they've been worn on like that in the runway and stuff like that, um, they kind of get damaged, smushed along the way, stuff like that. So that's what happened. Yeah. Ooh. I think. Yeah. So if you're, I don't know if you can see it, but a lot of the residue from the gowns are in here, so I keep them kind of contained so that we can repair them when we come back home. And she comes with a hat. So thanks for hanging out with me as I did multiple repairs. I've repaired the mannequins. I've also have been repairing, the mannequins. Yeah, good night and lock the door. I will. I happy in advance. Halloween to each and every one of you. I am going to close the door and lock it. Thanks for the reminder. As we shift from open to close, locking the door, turn it to close, and we will be open again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So thank you for the reminder. Thank you for hanging out with me. And this is what I was working on. I repaired her arm, had to take it apart because it broke, and got her dressed for her look for Halloween, which is a black wedding gown with a veil. And then I got her dressed, these two dressed for their look for Halloween. Mine is more fashionable. And I'll take you outside. Since I've locked the door, I got to unlock the door so you can see what the other side looks like. See, I'm closed. But this is what I was working on, which is a more fashion Halloween. So you see the mask here. You see I'm more red and black over here, as you can see. It's more red and black corset, and another red and black corset, different styles. Believe it or not, those are pants with a skirt that I paired. So this is what my Halloween look like. And I'll show you the other side. I haven't updated it. I'll probably do it tomorrow, but here's what we have right now. We have carnival costume. We have an Indian dedication. We have Asian dedication, African dedication, and something that I thrifted, which is U.S. Africa, We Are the World, that was very famous globally, that Michael Jackson and a whole bunch of other singers were part. Wait. Please mark your calendar while I have you. We have an event that's coming up on the 1st of November, which is a sip, shop, and stroll tour, which is this. It's very dark, but here it is. It's going to be on Saturday, the 1st of November at 2 o'clock. You're going to sip, stroll, and discover some small businesses that's here, featuring Hey Baby, which is my neighbor, and me, Runway Recycled, and then The Closet. And so just want to, have you guys come out and support us and see us and think about us for your Christmas gifts that you're going to be wanting to buy. And then we're having another event that's going to be on the 22nd of November. The 22nd of November, which is a pre-holiday pop-up shopping, which we're going to have vendors. It's free to the public. but we do have vendors that have already reserved their tables that they're going to be here. So we have vendor tables available for a fee. We're going to have a DJ, and this on the 22nd is going to feature Lavage Luxe Salon Suites, and then Runway Recycle. We're actually coordinating it, and then the closet again. So come on through and see us. Hope to see you in November and every day that we're open hereafter. So thank you so much. I did lock the door and gonna finish my day here. Put some stuff away and clean up and etc. I may dress one more mannequin, but I'm not sure. But have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care.